Oh, I got it. I got it, guys. So, guys, let's start introducing ourselves. Today's topic is superstitions. We will talk about this topic a little bit more. My name is Crislana. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Bahia. And I'm here on TNT since August 2020. Can you please, Mateus, introduce yourself?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Mateus. I have 22 years old. I like to play video games. I study web developing, programming. I think is web. Oh my gosh, sorry. I forgot the word. That's it.
Which state are you from?
I from São Paulo, Diadema.
Oh, that's cool. Marcos, your turn.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marco. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, but I live in Viana do Castelo, Portugal. I'm a civil engineer. I come to Portugal to do a degree in engineer. I'm married. I'm 37 years. I need to improve English because next year I will work in Africa, in Rwanda. That's so I need to speak in English because everybody speaks in English there.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. That's cool. Rogério, please.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Well, I'm Rogério, I'm 43. I live in Cosmópolis, São Paulo. I'm married, I have 2 kids, and I have been learning English for 2.5 years. And well, it's a pleasure, guys, to be here to practice English with you guys, as always. Thank you.
Rogério, your voice is familiar for me. I don't know if we went to any conversation together, but your voice is familiar for me.
Yeah, I think so. Krislania, am I right? Krislana. Yeah. We had some class here on TNT in the past.
Yeah, last year, right?
Exactly.
Oh, now I remember you. Alison, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Alison. I am 14. I'm studying now. I don't work, and I have to improve my talk skills because when I study English, I prefer to hear than talk because here I think I'm more prepared. I'm better, but I'm here to be better too and talk to others in English.
So do you prefer just to listen the conversation?
Yeah, I'm feel more comfortable because I'm not so confident with my talk skills.
Okay, that's okay. So, João, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is João. I'm from Campo Grande, Mato Grosso do Sul. I'm 20 years old and I'm majoring in economics. And I'm pretty much here to learn and practice English and promote an educational place.
Okay. Is your first time here, João? Oh, I can hear. If you're saying something, I can hear.
In TNT, is it if it is my first time in TNT or in this class?
In TNT.
No, in TNT is I've been participating in TNT for I think 3 months, but
Oh.
it is not but in this class with you is my first time.
Okay. So now I guess we can start the conversation. As I said before, today's topic superstitions. And I bring this topic because sometimes when I am at the gym and I'm just waiting for some machine, I started thinking about everything in the world, and a couple was talking about superstitions next to me um, um, a few weeks ago, and I just started thinking about it, so I bring this topic. So I will read the first question, but then the next I will ask someone to read and then answer, okay?
Okay.
So the first one, are you a superstitious person? What things are you superstition about? Can you start answering, Mateus?
Okay. I am not a superstitious person, but uh, I forgot the word, but eu não deixo o chinelo virado because I terrified about my mom dying is my fault. Is it's complicated, but I'm not a superstition person.
Well, so you don't believe, but at the same time you don't want to be in this kind of trouble, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Rogerio. I just forgot to send the questions. Let me just put here.
Chrisline, how can I say chinelo?
Flip-flops.
Flip-flops. Okay, thank you.
Okay, here are all the questions. So Mateus, please choose someone to keep answering. Just remember that Alison will just listen to us today, okay? He's not able to answer.
Okay. I read the question and choose someone to answer.
No, just choose someone.
Marcos.
Yes, I agree with you. I'm not a superstition, but when my teams go to finals, I watch the plays with the same t-shirt, but I'm not superstitious. For next Saturday, in 2 weeks, is the finals Libertadores. So I will wear the same sweatshirts, yes, the same t-shirt that I watched for 3 hours ago, but I'm not superstitious. So, João, what about you?
I lost my connection just a few minutes ago. What is the question? Sorry.
The question number 1. Are you a superstitious person? What things are you superstitious about?
I wouldn't say I'm a superstitious person because but sometimes I think of it, and I prefer not. For example, I prefer not to tell my plans to other people that I don't trust, because I think they can they can root against me, like root against my plans. So I prefer not to tell them. So I think this is kind of superstitious self-protection. But in other things like turn my flip flop in the ground, because so if I do that, my mom is gonna die. I don't believe in that things, and I don't believe in a lot of other things like that. But I prefer not to. I prefer not to confrontate these things, because there are things that I don't know 100%. So I prefer not to confrontate, and I prefer not to confrontate other people beliefs, and of course, as I said, I prefer not to tell my plans to others, or because it's kind of a superstitious thing. But that's all. And I choose Rogério.
Rogério, are you there?
Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't hear, but okay, guys. Well, I used to be this way. I used to be this kind of person who believe in some kind of suspicions, superstitions. Sorry, and but you know, guys, as I grew older, of course, I don't believe it anymore, because now I know that it's a kind of fantasy that we had in the past. You know, I mean, when I was a kid, I used to believe that, for example, my mom used to say, "Please don't look at the mirror after you had your lunch, after you had your dinner, because you're gonna die." But oh, come on, guys, it's just a tale, and yeah. I don't believe it anymore because I grew older, and but don't ask me for me to go to the cemetery after midnight. No way. Because of course I'm gonna get scared for sure. Okay.
So, about me, I think I'm not, but sometimes I'm kind of scared and about superstition because we grew up with this thing in our minds. And sometimes when you see a flip flop and turn it around, you in the same time you think about your mom, and then you just turn around the flip flop. Or when you see someone in stairs, you don't pass, oh my gosh, under the stairs. I think it's a normal thing right now because we grew up with these stories, so we 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 don't want to put us in this situation, because it's a little bit scary. But I don't believe. Besides, sometimes I don't do these things. So the second question, I will ask Rogério to read and then answer.
Okay. So let me see. Next one is number 2. Do you think luck plays a part in your life? Are you generally lucky or unlucky? Or I'm gonna start to answer. Well, in my case, guys, I think I'm a lucky person because I have a job, and I have been working there since 2006. And guys, nowadays it's so hard for a person keep their job, especially because we faced a terrible pandemic a couple of years ago, and many people lost their jobs. And I think I'm very lucky because I kept my job, and no one in my family got sick. It's I think it's luck because many people got sick because of the disease. And yeah, I have my car, I have my house, I don't pay rent. I think it's a kind of luck and also hard work as well, because I mean, you need to be lucky, but you need to work really hard to conquer your dreams without a shadow of doubt. Okay. Uh, Let me choose the next one. João, can you answer?
Yes, I can, but again, because I had lost previously my connection, I can see the question.
Okay, I will send again, but the second question is, do you think luck plays a part in your life? Are you generally lucky or unlucky? The second question.
I think it plays a part in my life, because generally I think the things that I'm doing are generating special results for me. And so I think generally I'm a lucky person. Generally, the things that I've done and that I've done in, like 10 years ago, the things that that I'm doing now, I think a, a great part of them, a great deal of them are giving results and positive results, and are giving exchanges for me. So I I don't know if it is lucky, because I said I'm not so suspicious, but if it is, I think I'm having. I choose. Who's it? Mateus.
Mm, I am in generally, I am I don't know a very lucky person. I'm very unlucky, but in my life, I have more faith. Faith, faith is the word. Uh, I forgot
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
how.
Faith.
Yeah, faith, and I have more faith in. So that's enough for me. Uh, this is everything for me. Uh, can you answer? Can you answer, Marcos, please?
I against with you, but in my case, I think that not a luck, but I'm a bless. But everybody can bless if you study, if you work hard, if then the lucky, how can I say, abre aspas, keep you after you study, you work a job, you have a good relationships, then the lucky keep you on your life. That is it. Another people to ask?
No, it's my
No.
turn.
Sorry.
So actually, I have a normal life, so I think I'm a luck person because I have so much things that I need to be thankful. Like every day I have food to eat, every day I have water to drink, and I have a warm bed to sleep. I go to the gym. I'm able to go to the gym, to see my friends. I have a laptop to study. I have a cell phone. So I think I'm a lucky person because some people don't have the same things that I think are normal in my life, you know. So that's it. I think I'm lucky. The next question is João's turn. The number 3, please read. Are you there, João?
Yes, I'm here. The third question: do you have something that is luck for you? Like an object.
Yeah, there's examples: a color, a number, an object.
No, I've never thought about it. So I yeah, I'll pass this question because I don't know. I don't have it.
That's okay. Mateus?
Let me see. I don't have it. But I like the color blue. I like so much, and pink. I don't think this is a superstition ou alguma coisa que dá sorte. Can you answer this question, Rogério?
Okay, so guys, me neither. I don't have anything that I think is bring me some lucky. For example, some object, some kind of thing. You know, I mean, because I think I don't believe it, and I'm not so attached with this kind of thing at all. So, but I know that some people really believe that they some kind of thing bring to them some lucky, and they are so attached with that. For example, some people believe that they just can wake up, get off of the bed with the right food, and yeah, anything like that. But in my case, I don't have anything that I'm so attached with that. Okay, so everyone answered. Does
No,
everyone answer?
no.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. When I said in the first question, I don't have anything, but I like to watch the finals of my team with the same T-shirt because you know it will be different. But I like to feel the past emotion that I lived in the past. Only this. Not it's not superstitious, but I like to live the same emotions again. That is it.
Okay. And actually, I don't have something that give me luck. But I like some colors like black, pink, purple, but I don't have, this kind of superstition that the color is give me luck or a number is giving me luck, because actually I didn't have won something with this lucky thing. So I actually don't have. The first question, it's Mateus' turn. The question number 4 to read and answer.
Do you think that there is a truth behind superstitions? I think yes, because the brain is so powerful, and the brain creates the reality que cerca a gente. So I think yes. I think yes. Chris Lana, how you think about this?
Well, I guess it can be a little bit of true, because sometimes you dream with something and it can happen, or is it a signal of that something can happen. So I think that our brain is super intelligent and have a superpower that can bring us some, something to help us in some situation. So I think it can be a little bit of truth there. And what do you think, Rogério?
I agree with you, Crislane. I mean, I think it's this kind of truth behind this kind of superstition. For example, maybe when someone let their flip flop upside down, maybe the mother of someone just died, and then they believe that you can't do that because your mother is gonna die. So I think it's kind of a superstition behind hide in this kind of thing. And yeah, just because of that. But yeah, I think it's not a rule for everything. We need to be mindful, but it's just a superstition. But I think so. I think some kind of thing just happened when someone did some a thing like that for sure. Uh, Marcos, did you answer?
Yeah. Uh, I don't think that there is a truth behind the superstition. Superstitions is in our minds, and when you have to do something, you believe, and you to realize. But when we was born, we some people to touch us about the superstition. So I we learned about the superstition in every por toda a vida. How can I say por toda a vida?
For our life.
All life. Thank you. So uh, superstition in our mind. Uh, is anybody to answer?
I guess, João.
Okay.
Did you answer, João?
I think I answered.
The question number 4?
No, I didn't. Do you think there's? No, but I can no, I can prove that it isn't that there isn't some truth behind superstition. And I'm not 100% sure that there are truths behind it, but as I said, I believe in some truth as truths to protect that. For example, that you if you tell a lot about if you tell a lot of people about your plans and about your future, maybe some people will have some it will become some, what's the name of the word, have some envy in your plans, and that maybe might impact the outcome of your future, of your plans. So I'm not 100% sure that there is some truth behind superstitions, but as well, I'm not 100% sure that there isn't some truth. So yeah, I would say that I prefer not to confrontate, and I prefer to believe that there are truths behind it, but not 100% sure, as I said.
Okay. So, the question number 5, can you please, Marcos, read to us?
Okay. What superstition in your country, city, or state. I'm in Portugal. I think the superstition is the same with Brazil. See a black cat, to you don't have to go under. I forgot escada.
Stairs.
Study, but I was pesquisando, I learned a new superstition that in Portugal you don't have 13 person on the table in the dinner, in the breakfast. 13 is forbidden because of the superstition. What about you, Mateus?
In my city, I don't know, but in my house is about the flip flops. Don't turn around. The don't pass about the stairs. Don't pass. Não passe pelas escadas. Tipo, isso daí vai acontecer alguma coisa má. E I don't know why. I really don't know why. These two, só esses dois só. And you, João, in your city?
In my city, superstitious things in my city. I don't know, maybe some of the general superstitions in Brazil. I think it's the same. Maybe some traditions, religious traditions, and community traditions. Maybe yeah, because maybe it is an example of superstitious, and also some myths. Like, for example, there is this myth of a big snake in the river, but I think I think it's. I've seen in other cities the same myth, but in another narrative. Like, I've seen the same superstitious, the same myth in. I've seen the same myths recounted, retold in other cities. So maybe it's generally in Brazil.
Okay. Here I don't remember about a specific superstition from Bahia, but here in my house I can't see the flip flops turning around because I'll move it. It's not a superstition, but when is the time of the, oh my gosh, I don't know how to say this in English, but when the moon is full, did you guys understand the moon? You know, lua cheia. And people usually say that in this time of the year appear werewolves, you know, lobisomens. So there is a superstition that people just keep telling to the next generations and reach my generation. When I was a kid, I was afraid to leave my house in this time because of the werewolves. It's like not a superstition, but a history that my father and my uncles told me. And the next question, and number 6. So,
Please.
oh my gosh,
I
Rogelio,
didn't answer.
yeah, you didn't answer.
Okay,
So go on.
because that's okay. So yeah, here actually here in Brazil, guys, we have some kind of thing like that, you know, and we are living this kind of thing just right now. Our elections, our politicians, they used to promise a lot of things for us. They used to promise a lot of things for us, and guess what? Sometimes we believe of them. We believe them sometimes. For example, oh, vote for me. I'm going to bring more health for your family. I'm going to bring a lot of jobs, you know, and things like that. Come on, guys. Sometimes I think we are so naive. We are so naive because we believe them. We believe them, and we vote for them. And guess what? They complete disappear. We don't see them for 4 years. It's crazy, and we believe them. And of course, nowadays we just are seeing two candidates fighting with each other, accusing each other. But they are the same, in my humble opinion. They are the same. They just want a good thing for them and not for us at all. So yeah, we have kind of superstition that we still have good politicians. Come on, guys. I think we are so naive sometimes. Okay.
Okay. So now the question number 6. Telepathy is communication directly from one mind to another. Is it possible to communicate this way? I just forgot to say it, guys, but it'll be is it possible to communicate in this way in the next years? I just forgot to put in the next years. Not right now, in the future. What do you think about, Mateus?
I think this is possible because I understand my friend just só dele me olhar. I understand what he's saying, what about one person this is saying. I understand. Really is crazy. I don't know how explain this, but yes, for me is possible. I believe in telepathy. Really. How you think, Marcos? What do you think, Marcos?
Sorry, I don't think in telepathy. I don't believe. But uh, I watched a movie about this Stranger Things. E- Interesting movie, but I don't believe in telepathy. That is it. What about you, Rogério?
Well, I agree with you guys. I agree. Sorry, I agree with you. I don't think so. I don't think we can communicate this way at all. I mean, I think just in movies and series and things like that. But imagine if we could communicate this way. Of course, it would be amazing for us. But man, it's hard to believe. It's so hard to believe that we can communicate this way. Even in the future, even in the future, because well, it's hard to believe in things like that, in my opinion. Okay, but I respect in some person, some people who believe in this. Okay.
Now I guess it's John's turn.
No, as what it means telepathy, I don't believe it exists. I believe maybe in the future might start to exist in the future, because because if we go to like 200 years ago and said to the people there, in the future we're gonna have like silver birds flying around the airs with people, or with people in on board, or if we told them that in the future we will go to the moon, or we will go to like we will start to see Earth from outside, or other technological advance, like to connect with a person, like in this room, like we are connecting with each other from different places around Brazil, and from different places across Brazil, and we can connect like in a very few minutes with other people across the road, and watch a movie and etc. So if we told them if we told 200 years ago, for a person to living 200 years ago, that in the future we're gonna have all of these, I think that I think I think they would think that I was nuts or something like that. So I don't believe that it exists nowadays, but I don't I also don't believe in like a million like 1,000 of years might exist.
Okay. Actually, I don't believe that this happens for now, nowadays. But I don't know about the future. Maybe it can be true, because actually the human are studying a lot of things at the same time, and there is a thing that um, it comes to my mind every time when I talking about these type of topics. That is, we are like a small hole in the universe. It can be have a life in another galaxy, in another planet. Um, we actually don't know much about our ocean, so I think it can be true or not. But right now, this is not real. That's my opinion. So the question number 7, I will ask Mateus to read.
Um, can people predict the future? Have you ever had a feeling about the future that turned out to be true? I think is yes. Uh, a part of people can predict the future. I don't know. For me, yes. One time I dream something, and this thing happens exactly the same way. Is crazy. It's crazy. The details is the same, and when I live this moment, I think about the dream, and oh my gosh, eu fiquei louco, doido. And for me, yes, some people can predict the future. What do you think, Marcos?
I don't think that people predict the future. The human person don't have the superpower to predict the future. I think in the famous cases For example, who will be the next president of Brazil? Many people have to predict em Lula e another in Bolsonaro. So after the TV, the newspaper, you communicated that will hit the you next president. In my opinion, is this. What about you, Rogério?
I don't think so. I think it's really hard for some people predict the future. But we know that we have a famous person named Nostradamus. He wrote a lot of things that happen in the future, that happen in our lifetime. But guys, it's hard to believe in things like that, because if I could predict what's gonna happen in the future, oh, for sure, I will gonna write down the number of the lottery, for sure, because I want to be rich. I want to stop working. So I don't think so. I think it's really hard for people to predict the future. I think it's a kind of superstition as well. Okay.
Now it's João's turn, please.
The same they said. I don't think that there are. I think I only can believe if I see. So see to believe, and it's the only way to believe in that someone can predict the future. So I I've never had some feeling about the future. I I sometimes think of possibilities that can happen in the future. So, but I in a whole range of possibilities, I don't know what is what's gonna be. I maybe know I maybe know like if I maybe know sometimes, for example, if I don't study to approve to a test, I will not have a good score. I will not have in the final a good score. So I know I know in that way the future because of the because of previous experiences and because of what I know in what I know today. But I've never gonna I'm never gonna be I'm never gonna have 100%, 100%. I'm not gonna be 100% sure, like to know exactly what's gonna happen. And I think people don't too.
Yeah, I think the same. Sometimes I believe, sometimes I don't believe. It's strange because people usually try to predict the future, talks about the end of the world, but like simple things, these kind of people don't tell us. Like um, I've been heard about Nostradamus and Baba Vanga. There are the most famous people that predict the future. As Rogério said, Nostradamus predicted some things that the documents say that it was he was right about the predictions. But sometimes we try to, to think about it and oh my gosh, how can it be true? because we can see the thing happen sometimes, or we can see the way that these people find out that it can happen. So it's strange, and I don't know if I believe or not. Guys, I will ask the last question because the time is almost ending. The question number 9. Have you experienced the feeling of deja vu? How do you explain this strange feeling? Have you guys experienced the deja vu? Can you start, Marcos?
No, I never have the experience of deja vu. I don't know about this
Deja
experience.
vu is when
No, I know.
I know. Okay.
So I remember that the movies deja vu, but
Yeah.
I don't have experience about the deja vu.
Okay.
I cannot explain about this because I don't have experience.
Okay. How about you, João?
Yeah, sometimes turned out that I have some deja vus. Like for example, I don't know. I think, man, I've seen that before, or I'm having a deja vu, but I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know how to explain. But I had some in the past.
Mateus?
Mm, I just have I have a deja vu one time, and I don't know how explain this. Is one thing, did you see sleeping, or in another moment in this happens sometime the same way did you see, is crazy. This feeling is crazy. It's so much crazy.
Rogério?
I've never had this kind of experience at all, but I know that I've heard that when we see a deja vu, it's because they changed something in the Matrix. That's it. Like the movie. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
watch the
I've seen
movie.
the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, it's crazy because the time that I had deja vu was at my house, and I think the place, the the local that the furniture is can help, because sometimes I have a deja vu. I had twice the same deja vu. The sofas, the couch was in the same way, the television and the weather. So I had sometimes deja vu at my house, in my room and in the living room. So it's crazy, really, really crazy. But I think when you are in a place that you usually go, the weather, the furniture can help you to have a deja vu. But I guess I have never had a deja vu in a strange place that I had never went before. But yeah, it's strange. It's just strange, it's really. So guys, I need to say thank you for you all to be with me this afternoon. Yeah, the conversation is almost ending. If you guys have anything to say, you can say right now or not. And yeah, that's it, guys.
Thank you for
See
you
you.
for the immersion, Krislana.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're welcome. See you in the next week.